Alright, welcome back to the Bazaar. So, the videos that will be coming live after this one will be some new and some that are recorded before the last patch, before I left the US for Canada, and I was planning on dropping them very infrequently while I was in Canada, but now I've discovered I can record in Canada successfully, and thus I will record some more runs. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to go for Dooley. He's just in a pretty good place, I feel like, and he's fun. And it's a lot harder for me to second-guess my decisions and mess up because, well, I pick a core and then I go for the theme of the core. Whereas Vanessa, it's very easy for me to not understand why I'm doing well and then screw it up by taking the wrong things. So which cores am I offered? I mean, the companion core, very straightforward, just get friends. Armored core, get shield items. Or the core, which is actually the most vague because it just charges itself with items on the left and charges other stuff on the right. I'm not good enough at Dooley to really know what would be a good build for the core. Armored core I've found some success with, but companion core, it just helps my dodo brain not make bad decisions. And silver items, if there's a friend on offer, I could get 2 small silver friends or 1 medium silver friend. Hopefully they're offered. That's a lot of friends. Yes, that. 100% that. And then I think I just do this. So now I've got 2 small friends that each do 30 damage every 6 seconds, and then the companion core, which charges whenever I use the nanobots, and then also hastes them. Seems decent, and then I've also got my board basically figured out for the next time I level up and get new slots. Alright. Done. I don't think any of these 3 offer any friends, so I think I'm going to go for... Banana Bowl offers potentially 20 max hit points and 1 gold, or a 1 gold item that increases healing, so if I were to get First Aiden, that would be good. But the Kyber Drone potentially gives me cooldown reduction, and I think I definitely win. He's doing 30 damage every 9 or 10 seconds, and I'm doing 30 damage. Yeah, I'll definitely win that. That should be fine. Good. And I'm hoping to get the Insect Wing to reduce the core's cooldown, so that I can haste my friends more quickly. That's the idea here. And do I get lucky? I would also take Trained. But perfect. Beautiful. That is the high roll. Nice. Okay, so small and medium items, a small tool, or a mushroom. So if I go for small and medium items, I can buy 1 medium or 2 small, unless there is not one offered in the first screen, in which case I cannot afford to reroll. So I'm actually going to go for, well, the small tool could be what? What small tools are also friends? I don't think First Aiden is a tool, which means it's basically just the Swiss Army knife dude. I'll go for the mushroom. Gaining 1 experience is actually interesting here. No, I'm going to go for the skill. That's good. I'll take 10 gold. Happily. Definitely going to look at non-weapon items since I don't have any shield items. That is a friend, but I don't have anything else freezing right now. That said, I do have a lot of money. And it is a friend. No, I'm going to pass. Come on. That's a better friend, I think. When you use a small item, charge it. I have several small items right now.
I can feel our energies resonating.
And I'm gonna probably have more opportunities for small items once I level up. Basically, once I can start using them. I think right now the nanobots with the companion core... Is it better than Microdave and the nanobots? Or actually, if I bring all 3 nanobots in... They are now each doing 45. Which I think is way better than either of the other options. Yeah, let's just try that. Which means this actually would give us shielding for this first fight. Sure. I think it's worth the 1 gold to have the extra shielding for fight number 1, just to see if maybe we can win it. I've noticed Dooley is definitely not one of the stronger early game heroes. There's some stuff you can do with Pig that's pretty strong early game, and there's stuff that Vanessa gets early that's very powerful, but generally it feels like Dooley doesn't. He doesn't usually pop off too early, in my experience. But this seems strong. Completely destroying the shield he gets from Silk constantly. And he's not healing nearly enough. Yeah, I don't think I even needed the Induction Aegis. He's not doing any damage, and he's definitely going to have a lower everything. Yeah. And the 1 burn definitely isn't doing anything. So yeah, I did not need to actually spend the gold, but it's fine that I did. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, 3 silver nanobots round 1 is our first day is kind of nice. Very nice, really. I mean, skills could potentially give us something that, like, scales the nanobots when they get used or whatever, but I think I'm just going for non-weapon. If I can get another small friend, that would be really nice. Cool LEDs is kind of neat, just in that it lets your core slow, but it's not really for this build, I don't think. Hasting the core doesn't make any sense, because if we run friends, then the core is constantly being charged, so... Then again, charging it and hasting is an idea. So every 4 seconds, we'd be charging it for 1 second. That's not worth it. If that was silver, I think silver charges it for 2 seconds, which would then, for, you know, almost guaranteed make it go off whenever I used a single friend. But no, not if it's just charging it for 1 second. Okay. That was unfortunate, but it's fine. And I can actually use Microdave here. Save the hasting things for once I get 2 more slots. Okay, plus burn, 2 income, a tool, or sharpening stones. I feel like I'm in a good spot right now, so I'm going to take 2 income. And here I will definitely take the bronze tier skill.
Masterful trainer, but I must be the cheapest.
That's pretty nice. So every 6 seconds, I'm charging it 4. So it basically gets used twice in a row. That makes it much stronger.
To let a kid train you. I'm impressed.
Am I strong enough to beat the warrior? Does the warrior even have any friends that I care about, or would it just be for the 1 experience? So he's got 150 more health. Yeah, I don't think any of those are friends. I'm pretty sure you guys can see this. If I set up OBS correctly. Tent City Mare. Ooh, Tent City Mare has dog. Although I've tried using dog in a companion core build, and it didn't go great, but maybe just because I wasn't buying and selling enough. And then Coconut Crab, definitely not. You know what? Let's see if Tent City Mare will give me dog. If nothing else, it's almost guaranteed that I get the 2 experience. But yeah, selling small items, giving me bonus damage on dog is fun. That matched with the large damage from nanobots is potentially interesting. Definitely win that. I'm pretty sure I could have beaten Borear, but the chance for dog. The chance for dog. Or that. Cool. So every time I sell a small item, my weapons will get +1 damage. That's a bunch of small items right there. Or I could go to Lickit and get 5 items to sell, I believe. Which is free. You know what, getting a small friend would let me sell the Aegis Core induction Aegis. But there is not a friend available. That's unfortunate. Friend? Please, friend? There's a friend. I'll take it. Goodbye. And hello. Alright. Yeah, that was very unfortunate. Medium items, I'd only be able to get 1 if it was bronze. I don't even know when silver starts becoming available, but I'll just take the experience. So I will level up after this fight. Is this the best choice? I think so. I think the 7 burn that charges every time I use one of the small friends is probably more valuable than hasting them right now. Probably. I don't know. We will soon find out. Okay, so they're going for like a... That's... First Aiden is hasting the force field. But a bronze force field is not shielding them nearly enough to matter. Like, they're doing negligible damage. Huh. Also, the companion core only being hasted by First Aiden. This feels weird. It feels like they don't know what they're doing right now. But that's fine. Okay. Now I will definitely add the companion core. Oops. Companion core back in. And then if I level up again, I could put the DJ robot in, which will actually give me 2 things that haste. And since the DJ robot hastes all my friends, then it will definitely haste the core as well, which is neat. Poison, income, sharpening stones, cinders. So 3 citrus or coconut is potentially like health. 3 things I can definitely sell that will be small. But it gives me, I don't think, any gold. 2 income could potentially let me buy and sell more for the augmented weaponry in the long run. But it wouldn't give me an immediate strength. But I don't think I keep Micro Dave around forever. I think I eventually drop him, so it doesn't make sense to use cinders for him. I will take the income. Income is an investment in the future, and I feel like for the present, things are pretty strong. As much as I would love the extra gold and experience, I think I need to start going for small items at this point. If I can get a small burning friend... Okay, well there's an upgrade for that. I could buy and sell this to get +1 more damage on all my weapons. Sure, I'm willing to do that. I am willing to do that. Reroll. And... there's another small friend.
Remember, diamonds come in small.
Honestly, I'm gonna just go ahead and buy and sell these as well. Now that they changed the skill where it's not just like... Ooh, actually the alpha... No, we're doing a friend build. We're not gonna... we're not gonna use the alpha ray. So, since they changed this so that it's not the weapons you have gain that, it's the skill gains more, that makes it much more viable to do early game, just like buying and selling random stuff. Get a tool. Is first aid in a tool? I don't remember. But that's kind of the thing that I would love to have instead of the Curse Army Knife. Or potentially with, I forget what they're called. The little fire dudes that are a small friend. So slow skills could be something that happens when I slow, which I currently don't. Or it could be the ability to slow when I do something else. But I think for now I'll go with the tools so that I have more gold. That is not what I was looking for, but in addition to the more gold, I also get the +1 damage on all my weapons. So that's neat. I feel like I definitely beat the Scout Trooper, but do I want anything that he has? Probably not. Yeah, he has no friends. Small weapons dealing +9 damage would be good, but most everything else I have no interest in. So... Rogue Scrapper. Junkyard Repair Bot is a friend, but it's a 2-slot friend. But it does eventually let me give 15 heal. So does the Medkit. Or Scrap lets me get +12 shield. So our friends can be stronger. And then also weapons gaining 6 damage is neat. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go for the Rogue Scrapper because the Dabbling Apprentice is definitely not... No. Okay, Rogue Scrapper it is. On the bright side, it also is, easier, so I'm basically guaranteed to get the 2 experience instead of risking going for the 3 experience. Which, unless you're absolutely certain you'll win, is generally... I wonder... Oh, this nanobot must have gotten slowed by something. Yeah, there you go. At the start of a fight, slow an item, so one of the nanobots got slowed. That's fine. Still very much win that. Yeah, that works. I'm not going to use it yet on the Curse Army Knife because I feel like I will definitely be able to get something better. I'll get a friend. Or 2 gold ones. Okay. Whenever I choose this and resolve it, I will get 1 experience. I go for the chest because I'm pretty sure that means I will level up before the fight instead of after. Which, even if I don't have anything else I can use, I can throw the DJ robot in to haste everything even more. So, definitely going for the experience. And now once I... Oh man, sells friends. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, well that's the guys I was looking for. Charcoal is also cool. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to use Micro Dave, I don't think. So I haven't upgraded him at all. He is still just base normal, so I'm going to sell him. That lets me put in the Bomb Squad. And I can actually put Walter Cooler next to that as well. Which won't be as strong as the, the Bomb Squad having something faster next to it, but the Bomb Squad will go off. Then again, actually, the Bomb Squad will go off fast like that, which will trigger the Companion Core faster. And then I could put something like that on the other side. Something like that. Charcoal's too slow, I think, compared to what I've got available here. The main benefit of Bomb Squad is that it's going to make the core trigger much faster. Alright. I am happy with this. I bring in the DJ robot. And now I have a pretty strong board, I think. 96 damage on each nanobot. When we have 550 life. So the nanobots are going to trigger once and then be hasted to trigger again 3 seconds later. That should kill basically anyone, I think. Ooh, that's a tough choice. I can upgrade my leftmost bronze item. Reduce the cooldowns of literally everything I have. Or get a friend, which could be a random, possibly silver friend. If I upgrade the Companion Core, I'm pretty sure it just hastes your other friends for 2 seconds. Is that better than getting more health from Walter Cooler? think it is, and Water Cooler doesn't stick around forever. Then again, 3% reduced cooldown across the board is pretty amazing. And there are other opportunities to upgrade the core later. Yeah, I think reducing the cooldown, I would not object to running this build for a while. So I think the 3% cooldown might have been the right choice. Can't say for certain. Let's see how this goes.
I'm a bit of a
Am I as strong as I think I am? I don't know. I probably should have upgraded the core. Yeah, I probably should have upgraded the core. I mean, I reduced its cooldown by 3%. But if I had gotten...
Like my crew says at the bar.
I mean, I'm obviously
Another
much
round.
stronger than I thought it was. Or as strong as I thought it was, but... Having upgraded the core would have meant that they were hasted much longer for, you know... It's just there's so many opportunities to upgrade the core whenever you're playing. Shield item wouldn't be bad, but I think medium and large
As a
items...
TSM and master merchant, I can sell you things.
When you haste charge this, and the fact that he would also be getting the bonus from augmented weaponry. So the race Kara would probably, if I built closer to haste, or further towards haste, would probably end up stronger than like the nanobots and stuff, but I would have to build towards haste. And yeah, here I'd have to build towards slow, so no.
Is it because
That's
I
unfortunate.
talk too slow?
I mean, medium items, I would love to see a silver DJ robot to upgrade, I think, which would give me more nanobots. But skills could also potentially give me something very helpful. You know what? I'm always going to benefit from skills. I don't know if I can even get silver items yet on day 4 at level 4. First time you poison, freeze. First time you use a large item. First time you use a large item. First time you use a large item. Reroll. I just got done saying you're guaranteed to get something useful. Wow, that's +1 burn at the moment. 10 gold. Yeah, I'll take my items have 6% crit chance. That's fun. Okay, pretty sure Flame Juggler has nothing I care about. Potentially stuff, yeah, a bunch of single slot, so... I could potentially increase the burn of the 1 burn item I have. Retiree has a med kit for the first aid and I don't have yet. Other than that, kind of whatever. And Boiler Room Brawler also has a bunch of stuff I don't really care too much about. I mean, when you haste, Shield 10 would be kind of cool, but... Oh, there was that item that was like, when you haste, I forgot whenever you use the core or the DJ robot, that counts as a separate trigger of haste for each individual thing that's getting hasted. So the when you haste thing was probably actually way stronger than I gave it credit for. Oh well. Yeah, let's go for the Flame Juggler. Get that extra experience, why not? I don't think there's any chance that he beats me here. I say as he gets me to half health before I hit him. Oh boy, I think I actually lose this.
You can't stand this.
Overconfidence is a slow but insidious killer. Alright, so I am very slow, but once I get going it hurts. Noted. And the thing that would, one of the things that would help me would be a first aid and to haste something after every 3 seconds. Also leveling up and just getting more, getting the core upgraded, getting more cooldown reduction. Small items right now, I could potentially upgrade the Chris Army Knife, potentially upgrade the Bomb Squad, potentially upgrade the Water Cooler. I feel like the experience is just the better option right now. Just pushing for that next level up, which I think now I might hit before. Ooh, monster loot. Shield, toughness, and health items. Or monster loot. Monster loot could give me cooldown reduction, which is kind of the thing I need the most right now. And I do not level up before. Okay, that's unfortunate. And I just got nothing but cooldown reduction. Reduce everything by 6%, and then reduce the core by 9%. Done. Done. Alright. That's good. I'm happy with that. Selling this would give me 12 shield on the Curse Army Knife. What other shield items could I possibly be looking for? I don't know, so I'm just going to do that. It also gives me +1 damage on everything, which I doubt it'll make the difference, but it... And if I hadn't lost the battle, I would have leveled up, so I'd have the extra 100 experience and whatever perk from leveling up. So yeah, going for the Flame Juggler, not paying attention to the fact that he was going to hit me with like 50 burn at the start of the fight before I start charging anything. That was less than ideal. Alright, and apparently I am charging enough that everything stays... or not charging, hasting enough that everything stays hasted after the first time the companion core goes off. That's good. Perma-haste is basically what you're looking for with the companion core. Poison for the poison items I don't have. Yep, this is definitely an upgrade the core moment. And now we haste for 2 seconds. As soon as the core alone is perma-hasting, then that means I can actually drop the DJ robot and free up 2 slots. Again, I think right now speed is the thing that's like our problem. So non-weapon items. There's Walter Cooler upgrade. Beautiful. And I don't think 2 gold is worth the +2 damage yet. When you burn, charge this for 2 seconds. Give your other items haste for 2 seconds. Gain 8 regeneration for the fight. But yeah, that's for like the burning core. That's for any of the cores where you're running, you know, burning items. The fact that it's 3 slots and not a friend means that our core will not go off very quickly at all. So, not this run. I mean, again, monster loot would be good. Medium items, actually, there is the poison friend that triggers when you haste, which would be very powerful. Very, very powerful, especially with the DJ robot. Because we're hasting a lot. But again, cooldown reduction. If we high roll again and get nothing but cooldown items from it. And the other reason I'm going with it is because, oh, it's a beta. These things happen. These things happen. But the other reason I'm going with the monster loot is that whenever you sell the monster loot, you almost always get back what you paid for it or more. So it's also an economy play. We're going to get some benefit as well as potentially a profit. And oh, there we go. We got 2 experience and reduced the core's cooldown even more. Beautiful. Down to 4.5 seconds. And we got all of our gold back. So that was just a free 2 experience and cooldown on the core. Very nice option. Do I kill fast enough if I go for the Gorgon? The last round NPC fight has me shaken. I'm not so sure, but at least this is much slower. Like, yeah, she poisons, but it's much slower. But I would have to do 1300 damage. That's 13 procs of the nanobots. So the first one's probably 5 seconds or so in, and then after that, I believe they stay perma-hasted, so it'd be about 5 seconds, 7.5, 10 seconds would be 9, and then 12 seconds would be 12, and then it'd have to go off. I'd have to do either 100 damage between the bomb squad and the Curse Army Knife. Oh, and also I think she heals. So yeah, again, I'm kind of shaken after that last fight. So since she doesn't really give me anything I'm super thrilled about right now as things stand, I'm going to just leave her alone. The Infernal Envoy. Left and right most items have their cooldowns reduced to be such a high roll. Weapons deal +6 damage. Sure, that'd be good for a while. Don't really... Well, then again, his Cinder... Yeah, I think that's the choice. And the other option is the Duelist, which is just ammo stuff, which I do not care about in the least. So yeah, we're going to go for the Infernal Envoy. And there's so many things from him that I would be happy with that... Unless we're even weaker than I thought and lose to him as well. That would be rough. But yeah, I'd be happy with either of the skills. I'd be happy with either of the Cinders. Kind of just not the... Well, even if I got the Sunlight Spear, that's a silver medium item, which is good money. Oh yeah, I can crit. Right. I have a 6% chance to do 200 damage when the... Like I said, it's money. Unfortunately, I would much rather have had the extra burn and the money and the damage from selling a small item, but it's fine. Okay. If I work at the docks to earn some coin, I can get a shield item, which... And these can come from any of the heroes. So which is most likely to have friends? Shield, tool, or weapon? I feel like weapon. That is a weapon that is interesting. Definitely not. Definitely not. Alright, 2 income it is. When you haste, this gains 25 damage for the fight. Again, every time these go off, they're hasting for every other friend. Actually, I think the DJ robot hastes itself as well. So I'd have to replace 2 of the small friends. Like, say, 2 of the nanobots. And in doing so, every time the companion core triggered, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 friends. So that would be 5 stacks that would each increase this damage by 25. And then when the DJ robot went off, it would be the 5 plus 1 because it hastes itself, so 6. So this thing would scale very, very quickly. I'm willing to use it for one fight to see what happens. Just to see what happens. Actually, I'm going to replace the Swiss Army, or the Chris Army Knife with one of the nanobots. Still going to keep Walter Cooler because as long as I feel strong, I'm going to keep him around to get more max health. Ooh, get some... Okay. Get some chocolate bars is 5 sales for plus 5 damage on all my weapons. Small items could give me small friends that trigger faster, as well as being able to buy and sell things. So, it's going to cost money compared to just getting the chocolate bars for free. But, it's fine. Because I do have... There we go. First Aiden.
You're a smart one for your size.
First Aiden. Yes, please. Alright. So here I definitely dropped the nanobots. Oop. Looks like it's crashing again. Yep. That's fine. It's fine. That's what betas are for, to iron out all these little, you know, problems with the server and whatnot. But yeah, we got... So we got first... we got First Aiden now, which is good. We're going to bring First Aiden in place of the nanobots. So, now First Aiden every 3 seconds is also boosting the Arbalest damage. This is interesting. We're going to see how well the Companion Corps does with 2 less friends on the field.
Big and ugly, go see Pole.
Well, let's see. let's see how this goes. I also could very much replace Walter Cooler with one of the nanobots. Yeah, they got the Monitor Lizard. Monitor Lizard would be absolutely the strongest thing I could get going right now. Yeah, just look how fast it stacks poison. Yep. Also, I'm getting frozen. How am I getting frozen? Oh, okay. Just poison and burn. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm looking for the Monitor Lizard. That would be ideal. That would be very ideal, and so for that purpose, I'm straight away going to middle.
I hope you find who does.
When this gains haste, your weapons gain 2 damage. When this gains haste, your shield items gain 2 shield. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong. Especially if I put the nanobots back out. And Curse Army Knife. But I don't think it's good enough. And yeah, I'm just going to sell the Arbalest. That did not... Like, I understand that it was primarily because of... primarily because of the poison just stacking up so fast. But it's also because I didn't start fast enough. Because it was 8 seconds before I hit for the first time, and it didn't get hasted by the companion course. So definitely Friends is the way to go. Friend? Friends? Nope, that is not a friend I'm interested
See that
in.
mountain? That's Pole. He might have what
Small and medium items. Yeah,
Send me your huge items. Price,
please.
don't care.
I mean, it's at this point the same speed as one nanobot, and would take 9 friends activating before it does the same damage as one of them. So it'd have to be 19 friends activating before it does the same damage as the 2 slots of nanobots. Nope. No thank you. I will buy and sell the bed array. I need to remember to do this to increase the damage of weapons. I feel very confident, but I probably shouldn't. How much health does the Lich have? That's a good question. The Lich has 2,750 health. Like, I could win, potentially. But that's a lot. That's a lot. Then there's the Trash Golem, which doesn't give me anything I care about. Then there's the Dire Mosquito, which can potentially give us cooldown reduction. Yep, that's the one I go for. Guaranteed to experience and potential cooldown reduction. Like it. I like it. I also, on these easier fights, should totally be putting the Bomb Squad next to Walter Cooler, because it does go off much faster than First Aid, and especially if First Aid's on the other side of it. Just to get that extra little bit of help from Walter Cooler. Cooldown? Nope. Oh well. Sell that as well. Okay. Gumballs would only be enhancing the items that I have. I don't actually want to be running the nanobots for much longer. They are going to fall off at some point. It would be 10 for the augmented weaponry, but I don't think that's enough. I'll get a small friend, actually. Okay. I will take him. Get a tool, 2 scrap, citrus or coconuts. I do need some defenses, so I'll go ahead and grab the scrap. It's fine. But I'm definitely not using it on Wallace. Chris Army Knife has already been upgraded, but I'm going to look at the health, toughness, and shield items. Again, passing up on the 5 damage. Small non-weapon item? No. So health, toughness, and shield.
Me?
That's kind of interesting. Charge an item 1 second, shield 20. Ah, but none of them is friends. That's unfortunate. I should have gone for the chocolate bars in hindsight. I only care about friends. Yeah, I'm never going to run Wallace. Oh, wait, actually. So if I replace the DJ bot, am I already perma-hasting without it? This is also increasing the damage quite a bit. I will go ahead and further enhance the Chris Arm Knife. So the question here is, am I perma-hasted? Which I'm also going to do that, exactly. So that first Aiden is triggering the bomb squad faster, which is triggering Walter Cooler and the Companion Core faster. Let's see if we are perma-hasted without the DJ. And yeah, the nanobots you can't really upgrade, I don't think, unless you get a, like, I'd have to get a gold DJ bot to get 3 gold nanobots. So they are a dead end eventually. Oh, they have the one where I'm losing damage every time they poison me. Yep, I lose. There's no way I compete with that, I don't think. I'm already down to 78, 76, even if I'm critting, yeah. Monitor Lizard, that's what I would love to have right now. That beautiful 427 stacks of poison. Maybe?
Some of my poisons are
Maybe?
painless. They do not sell well.
I could get a gold virus. I could get a gold virus. So if I replace the core with virus and copperhead, all of my friends would be doing stuff, of course. But the big thing would be the virus would have 9 targets on my board to destroy, gaining 10 poison for the fight for each one that gets destroyed. And the nanobots... it's only small friends. Okay, so the nanobots would get plus 15 damage. You know what? I have enough money, and worst case scenario, I sell them for... Yeah, I could sell them for plus 2 damage or whatever. Yeah, I'm actually gonna try it. I'm gonna try to see if the virus does the trick. It's gonna be interesting. Sells non-weapon items. I am very much looking for non-weapon items.
No weapons? Leave with big bargains.
This will lower the nanobot's damage, but it will make sure that the virus gets triggered faster until the metronome or first Aiden gets destroyed.
This experience today.
And I think I'm gonna actually drop Wallace completely. Put the metronome down. Put the virus next to the metronome. So every 3 seconds, the virus gets hasted by a second. Sounds fun. Let's try it. Freeze one item for 3 seconds. The second that I actually put the companion core back out, that's actually pretty strong. And as soon as I can replace the nanobots, the reason to have small items is going to have gone. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, who is going to be running a bunch of small items? I don't think Chili Charles has any. Oh, he has icicles and ice cubes. That said, I do now have a reason to want freeze stuff. Every time I freeze, then the Ice 9000 would increase in poison. It's pretty good. Especially if it's something like ice cubes. Cooldown 9 seconds, freeze 3 small items. That's 3 triggers, which is... that's plus 9 poison. And then... cooldown reduced by 5 seconds for each adjacent large item, so I'd have to be running 2 large items to get that down to a 2-second cooldown. If I'm using nothing but non-weapons, then the ice cream truck could go off pretty fast. When you freeze shield 30, that's interesting. The Thug does have the Thieves Guild medallion, which is kind of interesting, but nothing else worth it. Not a single other thing that I'd care about there. And then my other option is the Viper Tyrant, which I'm pretty sure I don't care about. I mean, he has Copperhead, but that's fine. Definitely would love to have would love to have the extracts and stuff if I already had my big friendly poison. You know what, let's go. Chili Charles. It'll be a good test also to see if the virus is a good idea, or if this was terribly misguided, as it gets frozen for 5 seconds at the start of the fight. Welp. Welp. So without hasting any of the friends, I am still doing decently. Yeah, so we got 22 poison on the virus. That's pretty funny. But it keeps getting frozen, so this might take a while. Alright. 42 poison now. And you can see, even with the virus, because it's getting frozen a little bit, like, even if it wasn't getting frozen, even hasting it, I'm still not anywhere close to the Monitor Lizard. And now I can't haste it anymore. I basically have no more defenses. And the Sandstorm hurts. I think I lose this. Ah, in part because he... Oh, okay. Did I win because we exploded at the same time? Cool. Barely. Amazing. That's fine. I'm definitely getting rid of the virus. That was a bad idea. Funny, but a bad idea. So we're going to drop in our Ice 9000. We're going to take out Copper Ed for now. Something like that. Yeah. At the start of each fight, freeze one item. I don't think that's worth it. That would only be +3 poison. Nah. Just sell that too. Alright. Get a tool. Friends cooldown's reduced. Yeah, friends cooldown's reduced. Small and medium items. Yeah, I really need Monitor Lizard to transition this into a late game build. Do a little bit of money investment. Miss Isles, actually. Actually, if I put it out, it's 64 every 3 seconds. 64 every 3 seconds, which also counts twice for charging the companion core, versus 224 every 5 seconds. And then also losing 30 damage on that nanobots. But the more that I increase the augmented weapon... No, actually, it'll be increasing the same amount as the 2 nanobots would. Again, though, it does charge the companion core more. So for now, not the right call. But eventually, probably, maybe, might be. Possibly. And, yeah, as far as shielding goes, Chris Army Knife's just better than Copper Ed. In part because we put stuff into it. And he also benefits from the augmented weaponry, so... Goodbye.
Size, and then there's boring size.
I don't think I ever put DJ Robot back out. Because honestly, like, charging the core is better than hasting the core. Because everything else is going to be perma-hasted as long as the core's going off. So yeah, definitely sell the DJ robots here. And we'll see how fast the core is charging without the bomb squad, which is primarily just there to charge the core. Actually, no. I will drop Chris Army Knife. I have no defenses other than First Aiden, but the idea is to try to kill faster. And again, this is about charging Walter Cooler and charging the Companion Core. Moving on. Charge this 1 second every time you use a small item. So the Bomb Squad and First Aiden would constantly be charging it. And then that would be a pretty big source of burn. Sure.
I guess I made a sale.
I would really love the Monitor Lizard, but that's...
Welcome
Let's
in,
go for it.
hon. What can I get you?
Dinosaur. Nice. Not this build, though, I don't think. Crypto's at 3, unfortunate. I think... I reroll here. There it is.
Oh, I think you're really gonna
All right.
enjoy that.
So, right now, it is 2 poison. But, we immediately just pivot from the nanobots, drop it in, I mean, Ice 9000, Poisoning 9, Freezing, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think I drop Walter Cooler here forever. And then every... this Miss Isles will also trigger the Bomb Squad faster. Which will then trigger the Companion Core faster, which will then trigger the Monitor. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is strong. I'm pretty sure this is about the best we can go. And I should not have bought the Micro Dave, because now that I've gotten rid of so many of my small items, then it is no longer going to be worth running. That's fine. I was trying to work on, backup plans in case I did not find the Monitor Lizard. And now the question is, does he have the Monitor Lizard build, and is it, further along? Because now I need to focus on getting as much poison as I can onto each proc of the Monitor Lizard. No, he does not. He has a Ignition Core that he's trying to buff with the Omega Ray and have constantly go off. And then he's also stacking his Gamma Ray, but... yeah. We are successfully poisoning him, we're successfully freezing him, but he does have enough burn and poison to finish us off before our lowly 73 poison wins. I'm confident that the nanobots wouldn't have been much better. But yeah, right now, haste, slow, and cooldown items. That could potentially be First Aiden. That could potentially be the Bomb Squad. Wait, haste, slow, and cooldown. So no, I don't think it can. I think it could be less than what I care about. So definitely going skills here.
Ability begins with belief. You can think.
I mean, if nothing else, we're guaranteed a chest, so that's cool. First time you haste, freeze an item, which is actually amazing. First time you freeze, haste your items for 3 seconds. When you use the core, haste an item. So that one's useless because we're already hasting everything whenever we use the core. So the question is, do I want to immediately, in 2.9 seconds at the start of the fight, freeze something for 4 seconds and stack up 3 extra poison there? Or whenever I get to the 7.8 seconds or less, because the Companion Core hastes it for 2 seconds. So that's actually 4.4 seconds in, then it gets hasted for 2 seconds. So 5.4 would actually be 6.4, and then... so yeah, it would be 6.4 seconds in, the Ice 9000, or actually 6.8, I think. Whatever. it would go off. If not faster, because as soon as things start triggering, the companion core gets charged. Regardless, it freezes, hastes everything, which makes the Monitor Lizard go faster. I think the defensive of freezing is better, and slight benefit of, getting bonus poison there. So at this point, non-weapon items doesn't actually matter that much. It's like, if we upgrade any of this, it's not going to be super impactful. We don't really care about buying and selling stuff anymore for augmented weapon. Like, yes, Miss Isles can get bigger, but that's not really the point. So we're going to go for the chocolate bars. We're going to just get a little bit more health going. Okay. Oh. Crypto's up to 7. That is a profit of 3. And this is where I want to be buying stuff, so... yeah. Yeah, I saw Micro there. I'm never going to run him. I'm actually going to swap in the Chris Army Knife in exchange for the Bomb Squad. It does benefit from the augmented weaponry. But more importantly, it shields us every 4.2 seconds. For a decent amount. Whereas the burn is never going to be enough to matter. We're literally just doing that to charge the companion core faster. So, we'll see if we're already, perma-hasting without the extra charging. Although we are now also not benefiting from our, +4 burn, whatever. Alright, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, Robo Bouncer is going to be nothing we care about. Yep, 100% nothing we care about. But the Oasis Guardian is poison, right? It is. But none of it is when you sell give poison. So I actually don't really care about it. Which means it's 100% Cosmic Rock. Cooldown. Cooldown reduction is the name of the game right now. Because again, if we can get the companion core to constantly be going off, all we have to care about then is getting the Monitor Lizard bigger. And also reducing the cooldown of like the Ice 9000 stuff would be awesome. So reduce your item's cooldown by 6% is nice. Very, very nice. And yeah, you can see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like, we are basically constantly using the Monitor Lizard. We just don't do much poison per proc of it. So the bigger we can get the number of poison stacks per proc, amazing. Beautiful. Love it. Love it. Alright. Don't care. There we go. This is exactly how we get stronger now. Extracts. And now we are up to 8 poison per proc. Which is 4 times better. Yeah. Small and medium? Yep.
Do you have any huge items?
I mean, that's actually kind of interesting. So first of all, this lets our core tick for 2 seconds. Every 10 seconds, without anything else going off. The core going off is what primarily launches the poison all over them. Also, it's going to freeze everything. Everything on the enemy board and everything on our board, which means the next time the Ice 9000 goes off, just from our board, it'll be +3, +6, +9, +12. Oh, also, it would be... I think it freezes itself too. So +15 from just our board. And then if they're running small items, it's even crazier. I want to run that.
So I can buy things.
I want to see how that goes. That should be interesting. And I'm totally willing to actually buy and sell these to give more damage to the Chris Army Knife and Miss Isles. Ooh, actually, do I just go full on freeze? Hold on. Yeah, I don't think the Bomb Squad ever goes out. We are already hasting plenty. So if I drop Miss Isles for the Cryosphere, that is 2 less triggers. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on the whatever. Isocoric freezer. I'm gonna hold off on that until I see how the cryosphere runs. And also see, again, are we still perma-hasting? Oh, hello. So Dooley skills includes core upgrades. Which actually I don't really care about, because the core doesn't haste itself. And again, as long as the monitor lizard is constantly going off, that's our win condition. Whereas the Curio could sell us poison upgrades.
Relax.
There's a first aid upgrade.
Doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
There's a poison upgrade. Regeneration I'll happily take.
That's a bargain.
Cooldowns, sure. Crit chance? Sure.
Warms my rusty
Oh, also every single one of these that I'm selling that's a 1 slot is also increasing the damage from augmented weapons. Alright, so... I mean... First things first, that's definitely going on first aid. That's definitely going on the monitor lizard. And then grab these.
Tragedy. Reuse everything.
Figure out how to use them later. I don't have anything that slows, right? No, 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 no. Good. Alright. Reroll. And got some health. Regeneration. Damage. Okay. So the question here is, do I ever put Miss Isles back out? And I don't know that answer yet. So I don't really want to dump this into Chris Army Knife, not knowing if I'm ever going to put Miss Isles back out. Because obviously it's twice as much on her and faster. But I am definitely going to sell that. And I am definitely going to sell that. But those I'm going to hold off on. That's an extra 8 damage or 16 damage on Miss Isles, which isn't nothing. Grab
Man's
that.
been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Oh. Every 3 seconds freeze. Like, yes, it's freezing itself, but that still counts as freezing to stack up the Ice 9000. When any item gains freeze, shield 15. Which means when the cryosphere goes off... That's a lot of stacks of shield. And then I could actually upgrade it with the marble to make it 18. But I think the Chris Army Knife is better? Is it? It's 1 slot.
Well, you're
No,
doing your
I don't think I'm going to
part
go all
clean
in
up
on the...
bazaar.
I don't think I'm going to go all in on the freeze quite yet. I did get a late start with the Monitor Lizard, but it's fine. It's only bad if we run into a better Monitor Lizard build. I mean, I could really go all in on freeze. But then the Monitor Lizard just doesn't work. No. Maybe if I didn't have the Companion Core, I'd go for the full freeze. I mean, it's really hard for me to... So, 56... because of just the stuff that whenever it gets put out. This... You know, I feel like Miss Isles goes in if the Cryosphere doesn't, and either way, the Chris Army Knife's there, so it's going to be less effective on the Chris Army Knife, but I feel like they're both going to go in if I'm using Miss Isles, so I might as well keep the damage on the board no matter what. Which means I also grab that, and whenever I sell that, I then grab that. Beautiful.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that
Beautiful. Cool. Alright. Well, here goes nothing. Also, I'm pretty sure the Cryosphere only freezes everything except my core. I don't think the other Dooley's core stays unfrozen. Oh, their monitor lizard is way further along. That's unfortunate. That said, I am freezing. So, because I'm freezing, it actually isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Okay, it... that's not good. It doesn't freeze his core either. Well, I lose. He's doing the strongest Dooley build, but he's further ahead. 31 instead of 9. Oof. Yep. Oops. Okay, phone is now muted. Whoops. Alright. Enchant an item with a burn effect. Well, we know that the monitor lizard goes off constantly, so might as well poison and burn. Which actually means our burn skill gets used as well. That's beautiful. It would normally just be, what, 2? Yeah. And then we get the +4 from the skill. Nice! I don't know if the cryosphere is the answer. Probably not, because it took us longer to get going. If I'm not against Dooley, I will try it again. And yeah, we're just gonna go for the eating contest. And sure. Get those upgrades to our weapons, as well as more max health. Items with a high chance of upgrade, temporary boost, or small burn item. Well, temporary boost isn't going to matter. We either win 3 more or we don't. Without losing. Whereas this... Seriously? Oh, because it's an upgrade. It's the exact item. Okay. Well, that's good. 16 gold is 1 more poison. But in order to do it, I would have to actually sell something else. Now, I could also replace... If I build up 32 gold, I could replace Miss Isles with Ballista, which scales, but no. Just no. Yeah, I don't think it's worth selling to get the +1 poison, +1 haste on the Fiery Monitor Lizard. With missiles in the game, we're basically perma-hasting. And I wasn't able to see well enough with the cryosphere to see if we're still perma-hasting. So the 1 second of haste doesn't really matter. And the +1 poison does add up, but it's not worth 16 gold, I don't think. Especially since I'd have to sell something. So... we definitely beat the weapons platform, right? Right? I don't know, I've never gotten the Monitor Lizard this late in a run. So, seeing how much weaker it is when you haven't been stacking it up is interesting. Oh, but it's still, yeah, he's already at 130, 140, 50, 60. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so he has a 285 poison, and the Ice 9000 went off once. It went off once. Which means that was all Monitor Lizard. I don't care about the loot. That wasn't the point. Get out of there. Loot items, which could be poison. Get a friend, not really interested. Core's cooldown is reduced by 5%. I'm actually going to go for the loot items. There's a chance for bonus poison, or bonus burn. There's bonus experience. Bonus burn. Again, the Curse Army Knife stays no matter what. I'm probably pulling Miss Isles out unless I'm against another Dooley. Small items, non-weapon items. You know what, small items?
Mine is highly concentrated.
I mean,
You're a
that's
smart
bonus
one
damage.
for your size.
I feel like, honestly, Bomb Squad duct tape might actually be a better play than using the Ice 9000. Not even
Shall I
joking.
gift wrap it for you?
We'll see. We'll see what we do. I mean, there's the Copper Ed, that's
Tell
more shielding.
everyone you got it here. Remember,
And that's something to sell for
diamonds come in
damage.
small
Yep,
boxes.
that I don't care about. Yeah, I'm definitely not going freeze. So there's a small friend and another small friend. The duct tape we only use if we're able to perma-haste the companion core without both of these small friends in place of the Ice 9000. And I'd have to sell something to buy that to get 1 damage, not worth it. Skills. Skills is much more interesting than anything else. Non-weapon items have plus 6% crit chance. When you use a weapon, your shield items gain 9 shield. That's interesting. Perma-hasted missiles means every 1.4 seconds, that's 2 attacks with a weapon. And then, you know, Chris Army Knife, a little bit less often. That would be plus 18 shield every 1.4 seconds for every shield item we had. Yeah, I'm getting out of this freeze build idea immediately. Without even testing it again. That is amazing. Oh, misjudged. Okay, well, missiles is definitely in. The duct tape between that and that? No, that. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's literally like the best build I can possibly do. And that gives me enough to get it. And so now I have scaling shield, poison, burn, damage. I think this is good now. I think. I don't know. This guy's on 6 wins.
Big for you to steal.
I'm only on 4. That's a big dog. That's a big dog, and that's an Axolotl that's going to get stronger. Now, 1 second is the lowest a non-hasted item's cooldown can be. Like, the lowest the cooldown will get is 1 second. And the question is, does my poison, burn, and shielding save me from it? Looks like the answer is yes.
Next time I'll show
I am successfully destroying him with 400 stacks of poison and 382 stacks of burn. Well then. Yeah, the fiery monitor lizard is kind of insane. I think at this point it's just stack health, stack poison. That's... I don't think I changed my board anymore. At all. Stack health, stack poison, sell as many small items as I can. Like, getting a weapon I think might be the better play here. Just in case something comes along. Oh, beautiful, and it's a small item. Okay, here's a fun question. What do I upgrade? The duct tape will slow better, shield more. First Aiden will haste one item for 2 seconds. Again, we're basically perma-hasted, so that doesn't really matter. Copper Ed would gain more shield and poison. Miss Isles would gain an extra 10 damage, I think. Companion Core would haste for 3 seconds instead of 2, but we're already perma-hasted. Fiery Monitor Lizard is 1 more poison, 1 more haste. I think... the answer might be duct tape. Because it's defensive it's defensive and it's going to be far more valuable than one poison on the Monitor Lizard when we're already getting like 400 stacks. Because I believe the 20... Oh, I can just check. Right, that's a thing. Howbazaar.gg. It's useful. Duct tape. It goes from 20 to 40. Yeah. And it slows for 4 seconds. So, yeah, that... At the start of the fight, that is double... double shielding until the weapons start increasing the size of the shield. Again, I'm pretty sure this is the final build of what we're going to do. Void Golem. I always forget which one's which. Leveling up is very valuable. Trash Titan might have poison. Let me check it. As one does these days. I really do wish they had just like a small... Hey, you know, these are the builds that this is good for. Or these are the types of things that this uses. So... Venomander is a small friend, I believe. When you use the item to the left of this, gain 1 regeneration. It's neat. Also poison, but if you're not stacking poison, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we're not building our poison any. We're just hasting a ton. So none of that matters. Boss Haro, I don't think has anything that we care about at all. Nope. Nothing at all. Can we handle the Void Golem? This is the one where when we use an item, he's going to deal like 100-something damage to me. So we would have to kill him very quickly because we use items constantly. So he'd be doing hundreds of damage to us. That said, we would also be scaling up our shielding very quickly. Unless he destroys, you know, missiles in the Cursed Army Knife, in which case our shielding doesn't scale at all and we die. He's only for 3 experience. Now we're going to go with the Trash Titan. It's not worth the risk. Because if I fall behind in experience at this point, yeah, it'd be bad. Ooh, heal equal to your opponent's poison. Oh no, that's right. Friends. Friends matter a lot more. And heal for 200 every 6 seconds isn't going to matter as much as just hasting more. Which, yeah, even with the, you know, duct tape instead of another friend, we're like perma-hasting, so that's cool. I mean, sure. We're already perma-hasted all the time, so that just instantly gets sold. Sell small items or get 3 spare change. 3 spare change is 3 small items. Which means we get 3 gold. Which is probably what I would have done on the, you know, small item shop anyway. Hero merchants, gain 11 regeneration. Yeah, let's go with regeneration. Here we go! Let's see how we do now.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Let's see how we do now. Well, they have a lot of skills. Ooh, wow, that's a guaranteed crit chance long gen, which is 1147. Yeah, I die.
You fall like a boulder. I flow.
Yep, that's what happens when they got a big weapon with the guaranteed crit chance. Yeah, I think right now that's Vanessa's strongest build is just like big chunky weapon with guaranteed crit to lifesteal back whatever damage you've been dealt. That's fine. I'm happy with the chest. Yeah, I feel like the pivot to trying to go to the poison build was valid. Like, I feel like where we were with the whatever little bots, the little robots, I feel like that was a dead end that we were kind of stuck in for too long. But let's go ahead and open some chests, because I've been just sitting here on chests forgetting they exist. So we'll just open tin. And perhaps the next time I record, I'll have another tin to open. Oh, cool. Cosmetics. So it looks like more playmats. A bunch of random item stuff with a bunch of gemstones. Cool. Neat. But I'm still nowhere near being able to unlock the Pigman. I'm pretty sure Pigman is 1,500. Looks like. Yeah, third hero discount 40% off, so 1,500. So I'm almost there, sort of. And I am very much looking forward to seeing how many more heroes they're going to add. If you visit the hero merchants, there's a couple that look kind of interesting that I'm hoping are going to become playable soon. But yeah, that was a Dooley run that went good than bad. But I'm happy with a chest. One chest for the free ticket is all that I ever really look forward to. So I'm happy. It was good. It was fun. And that's been your episode of the Bazaar for the day. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a good one.